Hello from another long while of not vlogging. So today's topic, I was thinking of talking about life lessons. I know it's like a very cliche thing, but I did AC with a dog that recently passed, and Tori was hilarious. He was saying that he feels bad that he's been grumpy. He was a grumpy little dog when he was around with us. Yeah, and he said that, he's kind of understood the lessons that he was supposed to learn on this earth, and he was upset that the humans weren't giving him enough visits. And then he said that, you know what, we humans have our own lessons to learn. So I was thinking about the lessons that I've learned or we are supposed to learn. It's a lot. And honestly, with all the lessons learned, some things are supposed to be unlearned. Nope. Back to what I was saying. Lessons. I should just cut it short and talk about the lessons. I feel like lessons shouldn't be learned just when or just after death. Like, lessons should be learned after everyday stuff, right? So I think for me, the lessons that I've learned since my sister's passed, my ex-boyfriend's passed, my grandpa's passed, my great-grandmother's passed, and yeah, the dogs at the shelter have passed, is that we can only be smart, keep learning, do our best, ask for help, and don't be greedy along the way. Yeah, I feel like the greed and the expectations are what always bring us to a lower vibration. And at the end of the day, it's always about like sending love to fix the problem. We can just send a little bit more love and patience when it's hardest to do so. Maybe we can all operate more efficiently as a society instead of like basing our needs off fear and greed. It's so easy to say, like, if the larger corporations were not so greedy, then yeah, maybe the world will be a better place. The world will be a better place, not a maybe. Yeah, but sometimes fear works too. Like, fear in Singapore is such a big thing. When we get fines for stuff, we just completely stop doing it. Like, we don't even think about why it's bad. Like, if there was capital punishment for abusing animals, a large capital fine, or even death penalty, then I'm sure like no one would dare punish or abuse animals at all. So fear does work. I don't know how much loving patience most of us have, and you feel like everyone else is so inconsiderate and foolish. Okay, poop scoop time. Anyway, I've made this contraption. It goes around my shoulders. That's why I can film at ease. And then Luca is obviously wearing a sleep leash. I just wanted to show you his cute little crimpies. Luca, can you wait? Let me see little crimpies. I see little crimpies here. So beautiful little crimpies. Ta-da! He's hiding his goldie. And that's my very fast conclusion for the video. I feel like life lessons were supposed to be complicated, but I guess the older I grew, the more I realized that it's really generally the same thing. Like, there are definitely tons of like business lessons, there are tons of like what to do in a relationship, blah blah blah, but I feel like they all end up the same few things. Like, just gotta not be greedy, ask for help, do our best, and try to delegate the situations that we cannot fulfill. Asking for help is such a big thing, at least for my case, to just learn that I don't know everything, and it's okay to let down my ego and realize that other people might sound foolish, but they actually make more sense in a larger perspective. Yar. That's all I have to say. I hope you have a good weekend. And if you're doing shelter work and volunteering like me, know that dogs will pass, and dogs will be born, and dogs will be abandoned again, and dogs will be rescued and adopted. So this is all part of life, and do what you can to help, and always ask for more volunteers. Take care.